Hey, welcome to day one in our Accounting Calculus series, learning all the K-12 math in 30 days. We're going through the workbook that I have here, my volume 1 workbook called Everything Elementary Math and Pre-Algebra with Consumer Math. All countries of the world, when students are in first grade all the way till about sixth grade, they're learning the same set of principles for the most part. You're dealing with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. But before we get there, I want to make a quick announcement concerning the Singapore Math series. This book is called The Secret to Singapore's World-Class Math Curriculum. Singapore has been ranked number one year after year, about 15 years when it comes to elementary math education. We can learn from them, and there are many students who use Singapore math even in America. So in this first episode, let me go ahead and introduce you to whole numbers, and then we will work our way into more topics over the next 30 days. In my workbook, which you can find on Amazon, you will see that I give you a page dedicated to each topic, and you can basically take notes as we go. So this is the beginning, place value. So when you have a number like 2, 3, 5, it's important to know the value of each of the numbers, right? So this is in the ones place, this is in the tens place, this is in the hundreds place. The very first thing, of course, is to know what a number even is and how to count, right? So natural numbers are numbers like the age of someone. These are called natural numbers. Whole numbers include the number 0 and then all natural numbers. Integers are on a number line. You might have seen integers. So this is 0. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4 in the positive direction, or you can go in the negative direction, -1, -2, -3, and so on and so forth. So when we start with the fundamentals of mathematics, it's important to know what types of numbers exist. We have a longer video on our channel, but this is just introducing you to the types of numbers. So we have natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. These are all the different types of numbers. We also need to understand expanded notation. So these 235, for example, you can write it as 200 plus 30 plus 5. You've broken it into each of the numbers, writing it with the place value of that number, right? 200, 30, and 5, ones place, tens place, and then hundreds place. So we have place value. We need to understand what numbers are and the number line, and then expanded notation. And then lastly, in our episode for today, we're talking about rounding. When you have 232 and I ask you to round to the nearest tens place, this will become 230. It's important to know how to round numbers and, of course, estimate. We'll be using this a lot more in our journey from counting to calculus. Subscribe for more. This is Amos the Math Guy, and this was day one of our series of learning all the math in 30 days. Have a